Hello my friends and welcome back to Fiddling with Factorio. And we're not doing much more than that. Just kind of fiddling around. Alright, so we're on our way to alloy processing, which means we can build some solder plates and stuff soon, I think. We have to get to that to get the special furnaces to actually get that. There's a reason why I'm heading towards that. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I think it was just to automate our science a bit, because we need the next level of assembly machines in order to do that, and I think that's kind of why we're going that way. I also need chemical processing as well, I believe. I think that gives us carbon. We need carbon for electronics, we need electronics for the boards, we need this, we need that, we need everything. It's quite the mod, it gets pretty involved. Okay, so there we go. There's alloy processing. And we will need chemical processing next. So let's grab that. That gives us carbon, and it also gives us the chemical furnaces. And we're going to need some stone bricks. I hope I'm not making all of these into walls, which I probably am. So maybe I'll just call off the wall production here for now. I think we got probably lots. Yeah. I don't need to worry about walls again, unless I'm going to double them up, but yeah, we'll see. So we'll get some brick production happening. Alright. Yeah, so we got to get the science expanded out so that things are researched just a little bit quicker. One lab just is not going to cut it. Alright, so yeah, I'm just not sure where to go until I get this stuff happening. I guess we can maybe make a metal mixing furnace. And we'll mix the metals. I went out, got a stack of tin last episode. So let's grab that. And maybe I'll just throw it over by the coal line here, so we can auto feed it. And we got to give it a recipe of solder plates. Alright. So let's go down and grab some lead. And we will feed the tin and the lead into that. And we'll have to get an output for it, I guess. I gotta clean my tool belt out here. I don't need burner inserters. And I guess we don't need any pipes for a bit. There. Okay, and let's get that done. Alright, so there's solder plates, and in order to make solder, well, we need resin as well, which is out of wood, so we'll need another assembly machine maybe for that. Yeah, we need these, and I can't even build those until we get the electronics up and running, so. Okay, so I just know, of course, we need power there. Okay, so I'll put it over here then. And we'll put an inserter here, and we'll put an inserter out from there. And we'll grab another chest. And I don't want a huge amount of resin, so I'm just going to restrict that. And produce resin. There we go. So there's some resin. I don't want a huge amount of solder plate either, so maybe just one stack of that. Just for now. This is all just very temporary. Now I think I need more tin, which unfortunately is down here. How many do we have in there? 83, that's probably enough. I need tin copper wire for the electronics. And fuel levels are fine. Just leave that go. Yeah, it's just me. Oh, I already got one in there. Okay. Okay, so yeah, tin copper wire needs copper wire and tin. Gee, who would have thunk that, eh? Alright. So tin, copper, wire. So we'll need to... Just wondering where to do that. This is all just very temporary until I get these components made. And what do we need for the components? Yeah, this is the thing I cannot craft in my pocket. It has to be done in an assembly machine or an electronics assembly machine. So we need carbon and tin, copper, wire. So, we need carbon, which I got to get chemical processing for first. Yeah, the recipes are kind of insane for Bob's Mods. That's why I just go with the temporary thing and then figure out what we need from there and then make something a little more permanent later. Like I said, my goal is just to get the science sorted out at this point. Get up to the green science and get that automated, and then we can just sort of take our time at expanding out. Speaking of expanding out, that's starting to look kind of scary. We're not doing too bad this way. I think we'll be okay this way. But yeah, this is a huge cluster of nests here. I think that's the one that's going to take us out. Yep. Okay, so, tin, copper, wire, eh? So we got copper wire here. So I think just to make it easy on ourselves, we'll just produce the tin here, the tin copper wire here. Okay, so you will make tin copper wire. And we will need tin in here. And we'll need another chest. Build a few of these. Okay, so tin, copper, wire, and I think we'll just let that go. I guess we don't need a huge amount of it. One stack should do it for now. Okay, so there's tin, copper, wire. Chemical processing any second now. There we go. Now, what do we need beyond this? We really don't need these, but they are quicker and they're smaller. I'm just trying to think what else we need to get this process happening, and I think that's about all we need. Alright, well, get it. It's only 30 science packs. So. But like I said, I don't need those. I can do the electronic circuits in a... I'm pretty sure I can, unless that's changed. Yeah, just a regular assembly machine. So we can either use the electronics assembly machine or the regular assembly machines. But I need... that's what I need. I need some carbon. So I'm just going to go near the coal line here because it requires carbon. And I do have an extra tap here, or a pump. So I might just put you here and produce a chemical furnace. Okay, and there's the tick to show the water input. So we'll do that. And I guess we'll need another power pole here. Always need power poles. And we'll put an output here. In and out. And that should give us carbon, but we don't need it until the end of time. We'll maybe, I don't know, build a couple stacks of it. And we've got to give it a recipe, and there we go. Carbon on its way. Alright. Now from here, oh man. The whole goal is to build these. So I still got to get solder together, and I still got to get these together, which is just tin, copper, wire, and carbon. So tin, copper, wire is right here. I guess I could just put the assembly machine here. Now what else do we need? We need this solder plate. So maybe we'll grab our resin. Come up and maybe get that going. So here's our solder plate here. So we need to get another assembly machine. here, and you are going to make solder. And I'll just throw the resin right in there. We'll just input that, and then we'll output the output here. We'll output the output. Yeah, I don't know, just keep making it. That's the end product, so just keep making it. I'm just going to produce a bunch of this, and then it'll be in my pocket, and I can deal with it with that, because all this is going to come out. Any of the things I'm building right now, all this stuff is just going to get ripped out and put elsewhere. My main goal is to build a bunch of the next level assembly machines is all I'm looking to do here. That's a lot of work to get to that point. Okay, so there's solder. I still need the electronic circuits. So that's down here. And here's the boards here that we're building. So I'm just going to grab a stack of those just for convenience. So I need this, that. So I can compact this whole operation. So I need that, and electronic boards, or components, and solder. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, 3 components. But I can do these in my pocket, so all I basically need is the electronic components. Well, I'm not going to wait for the electronic assembly machines. I'm just going to build another one of these. And we'll do that. And this is going to build these, which requires the carbon and the tin copper wire, which is right here. And we'll just get some power on that. Oh, stop. That's the most annoying sound in the world. It really is. And grab some carbon. And that should give us electronics. Finally. Bit of a process. And we need an output here. So just do this. Alright. One step closer. So that'll give us all the raw materials. I can do those in my pocket if I really want to, and I'm going to have to for the first little bit until we get the next level of assembly machine. And all of this was just so I can get the next level of assembly machine. Brutal. And then I can think about automating some science. My God. I could have automated the red science packs, but yeah. We'll get it all going at once, I guess. And what else do I need for that? Oh, solder. Grab some of that. Ta-da! Finally. Let's just get a couple of those built. Thank you, autosave. And just throw a bunch more of those in my pocket. Okay, I got to come up with a plan of where I'm doing this science. That's the only thing I haven't looked at yet. So for the red science packs, I need I think I need iron and copper only. We'll get that for us. And then for the greens, what do we need for that? Let's have a look. Inserters. And inserters require basic boards. So that's these things here. So going to be a bit of a setup to get that going, I think. I haven't really put too much thought into where this is going to happen yet. Eventually our smelting will come out to about here, and I'll probably run a bus or something sort of heading south or whatever. So I'm thinking maybe if I extend out this way, we'll put our assembly area for the science here, and we'll put the science in the middle somewhere here. Something to that effect. This is usually where I start getting confused. And it doesn't take much. Yeah, so if we bring our smelting out, we can run, let's just Can run maybe a few of these up. We need like 2 or 3 legs of this. We got to get steel production in here too. And then we can go down as well this side and do it that way. Oh man. Ugh. Okay, so there though. It's too late for that now. But let's get optics. Maybe I'll get some lights up and around so that everybody can see what the hell I'm doing here. Now that I got the components for it, build some lights. But yeah, definitely gonna have to extend this wall out. So, do I have walls on me? I do. Oh, it looks like we killed something here. Yes, just haven't put a whole lot of thought into this yet, but I think we're gonna put our science along here. Maybe I'll just build like 3 more labs right now. And I do have Bob's greenhouses, so I have to set that up as well in order to get some wood production going. That way we don't have to chop wood, and we don't have to use our oil to make synthetic wood. And it looks like I need more belts, so let's maybe get that production up and running. Just take that off. Got to get that proper belt production going anyways. And we'll make maybe like 4 stacks of those. It's a couple hundred. Got lots of iron in here. Just throw some more in. There we go. Alright. So I think the idea is going to be to put our science area, where are those? Right there. Just sort of along here. And I'll put the 4th one that we have here, I'll put it here. I usually start with like 4. So the input to that will be here. And of course I'm out of belts. So that'll be the input for the science there. Yeah, this wall definitely has to come out to at least here. Just wonder if there's a way I can get this done without actually extending out too far. Probably not. I do got to get the wood production in here too. I wonder where I'm going to do that. I got to do that by water. There's our lights. I might just get better drills just to keep the mining going a bit more efficiently. Now I should be able to build lights. 5 of them. Okay, well I think I just need to get some of that. Nope. What else do we need for that? Oh, we need the advanced. Okay, I need more of these then. Ah, there we go. So there's 10 lights. We'll get those put out and about so everybody can see what I'm doing at night, finally. Let's just get those put down right now. And maybe I'll just throw one down about there. Just about out. We'll build a few more. Oh, maybe rip these up. Oops. Oh, put it down. Put it down and move on. Okay, there's all the lights down, so that should help at night. So I didn't put one in here, did I? I'll build a couple more. Oh, there's one there, so put one there. And it should be good to go. Let there be light. Finally. Okay, perfect. I should stop saying the word perfect, because none of this is perfect. It's far from perfect. Once again, I'm probably driving the OCD guys absolutely mental. And what are we doing here? Waiting for that, so we'll do that. Just hand feed a bit more of that. Okay, so we got lots of iron kicking around. I think we got lots of copper kicking around. I don't think we need to worry about supplies immediately for a bit. There's 1100 in there. Perfect. Here we go with the perfect again. Yes, I just got to make some room to actually assemble all this stuff. Yeah, well, this wall definitely has to come out, but whether I'm going to do that on camera or not, it's debatable. And it looks like I'm out of copper over here. And got a bit on me. How much of this copper wire are we making? Okay, that's fine. Just bring a bit more of that over. Okay, grab another stack. There, that should keep us going for a bit. Maybe what I'll do is, I don't have the greenhouses researched yet. I was just going to say, maybe I'll set up the greenhouses, but I don't quite have that tech yet. Yeah, so definitely going to have to move this wall back, but that's going to be a pretty boring operation to watch. So maybe I'll just wait until between episodes. I might just make this the last episode record today. I don't know. And we'll just see if there's any interest in me continuing or not before I get into too much more of that. I was actually expecting to die before now, but okay. Guess we're doing all right. But yeah, that's a good part about starting small rather than just going out and doing massive smelting operations, is we don't aggravate these guys too much. The aggravation's coming. I know I'm going to do it soon. But yeah, I'm thinking move this wall out something to like there. And then we can put our science assembly stuff in the middle here and have our science area right here. And just for basic science, like red and green science, to research most of that, 4, maybe go up to 8 labs should be enough. That should keep it going fairly quickly. Yeah, but this wall definitely has to come out, so I gotta move that. So maybe I'll do that for next episode. But yeah, maybe I'll just make this the last one for today. And we'll see what the reactions are like. If people hate it, then I won't bother, but I'm sure people want to watch me struggle. It seems to be the most popular thing to do, is watch me struggle. Yeah, looks like we got some bricks kicking around. Maybe we'll just collect those up. Alright, so up some more walls, get ready to move that one out. Yeah, so we're at 25 minutes now, so maybe we'll just call this one to a close early. Got lots of those in my pocket now, perfect. Go with the perfect again. Yeah, so anyways, that's kind of the immediate plan. And we'll see if we can get this done. Oh, got another attack, and where was that? Oh, down here. I should maybe go pick up that tin. Just make sure we get that before it gets destroyed. I'm expecting this to get destroyed somewhat soonish. Yeah, still got 25 bullets in it. Alright, so looks like we got to empty out our steel. Okay, Yeah, I got to get proper steel up and running too. That's something I got to consider. Sometimes they just set up a whole new leg of smelting to actually just deal with the steel. I just come in one side with the raw, do that, come out to the east side, and then cook steel on like that side. So it's pretty much the same operation, just sort of mixed up a little bit. Actually, I'll probably do that like quickly now. Nah. Yeah, we'll just leave it for next episode. So yeah, there we go. There's a small operation up and running. A lot of hand feeding because I haven't got any of this actually properly automated. It's just sort of set up to get going. And I finally got lights, so everybody can see what I'm doing at night. And throw some more of those in my pocket. So I should be able to build many, many of these. Yeah. And you're not building any more of them. What do you need? You need more carbon. It's a fun game. I like playing it. I play a lot of it, actually. I just feel like sitting around, I'm watching TV or something, just sort of tinker away while I'm doing things. Fiddling with Factorio, kind of, I think that's what I'm going to call the series. So yeah, I'm just going to bring this to a close rather than blather on any longer. So, actually, just before we go, let's have a look at our power. Might have to extend that out a bit, but I think we're okay for now. Yeah, I might have to expand the power a bit, but I think for the initial science operation, I usually get away with one bank. I might have to put a second one in. And if we do that, I can probably do that over in this area. Put a second one over here. Sort of same sort of setup. I don't run my power straight down. Like I don't have these huge legs of generators. And then I get into solar as soon as I can, but man, we're going to be short on space for that. I certainly don't expect to launch any rockets. I expect to die long before that happens. Okay, anyways, I'm going to stop and we'll bring this one to a close. And yeah, let me know what you think. Should we carry on? Is the video like painful to watch because of the system lag and all that kind of stuff? Or you know, just give me a bit of feedback on that, and maybe we'll continue on. It's not a game that I normally would bring to my channel. It's just too much hemming and hawing and trying to figure stuff out. So it's not something I usually play, but I did have had a few requests for it, so I figured, why not? I'm not doing anything today. We'll just fire off a few and see what happens. So if you're still with me, thanks for joining me, and we'll catch you next time.